How good of you to join us.
The film industry is enjoying a renaissance right now, and these are the most successful Renaissance men.
And I have a right to know!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 decade-defining actors of the first half of the 2010s.
Will you go to prom with me?
I guess.
For our series on the top 10 decade-defining male actors per period, we've made our choices based on a combination of their commercial success, their box office scores, their productivity, their awards, and how they helped set the tone and raise the standard in Hollywood for the era.
Let the games begin.
Number 10, Tom Hardy.
Something better than that, I'm gonna make a name for myself.
To start, he's sharp and he's so now. Tom Hardy has really established himself within the past few years after angrily announcing himself onto the scene in the title role of Bronson.
I'll give you f***ing magic in there.
A major part as Eames in Inception followed in 2010, and Hardy's been living in a cinematic dream since then.
Mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
He can play the good guy, the bad guy, and everyone in between.
Very funny, boys.
Set to take over from Mel Gibson in the Mad Max remake, Hardy's headed for big, big things.
If I go to Paris, I want your word that you will get Irina back. And I don't care who you have to trade, and I am out.
Number 9, Bryan Cranston.
That's right.
After relative success in Malcolm in the Middle,
Malcolm Special? Where do you think that came from?
and gaining global recognition in Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston has confirmed himself as one of the top actors working today.
We couldn't be more grateful.
Since wowing us as Walter White, he landed top billing in 2014's Godzilla and has been tapped for many more major parts in the future.
We have got to do something, and I am open to suggestion.
Before international superstardom had truly set in, Cranston also had a part to play in 2012's Argo, as well as 2011's Drive.
6 Americans get caught playing movie make-believe with the CIA at the airport and executed. It's a national embarrassment. They are calling the operation.
Number 8, Channing Tatum.
We can't do this right now. We can't be here all night.
He can play the romantic lead, the action hero lead, and the comedian. Mr. Tatum has rapidly become one of Tinseltown's top draws, and one of their finest specimens. With meticulously maintained good looks, he had us bawling in Dear John, biting our nails in White House Down, and breaking out in fits of laughter during 21 Jump Street. In college, he was an athlete, but now, Channing's a champion actor as well.
Carry the 2, changing its atomic isotoner into a radioactive spider. F you, science.
Nice!
Number 7, Jonah Hill.
You okay?
I think I shit my pants.
Tatum's partner in crime, Jonah Hill has established himself as one of the funniest faces in all of film.
The magic, that was me. Apparently I didn't pass the written exam, or the physical exam, or the mental health exam. Whatever that means.
Leading roles in The Watch and This Is the End mean that Hill's hilariously sarcastic brand of comedy has become a silver-screened standard.
You gotta match those fuckers on every level. You understand? Every level.
But while many try to follow, Jonah just does it best. What's more impressive is that Hill still has more to give.
Get over here, call 911.
Roles in Moneyball and The Wolf of Wall Street are proof that he'll pioneer for years to come.
It's me, Jonah Hill. From Moneyball.
Ah, Landa, da sind Sie ja.
Number 6, Christoph Waltz.
Emmanuel, voici le colonel SS Landa. Il sera chargé de la sécurité pour la première.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
it.
He may be best known as the supporting actor, but there's nothing second-rate about this guy's performances.
Well, you're paraphrasing a tad, but that was the general gist.
When Christoph Waltz and Quentin Tarantino get together, it seems the Academy Award is as good as won.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Is that the way you say it? That's a bingo.
In 2009, Waltz picked up the Oscar for his portrayal of Hans Landa in *Inglourious Basterds*. And in 2012, he repeated the feat by playing Dr. King Schultz in *Django Unchained*.
I'm Dr. King Schultz. This is my horse Fritz.
He has had other successes as well, but we're all waiting for the next time he receives a phone call from Quentin.
You're sheltering them underneath your floorboards, aren't you?
Yes.
Point out to me the areas where they're hiding.
Number 5, Ryan Gosling.
That's right.
A former Mickey Mouse Clubber, Gosling has grown into one of the 21st century's top stars. 2011 was the Canadian's big year. In 12 months, he managed to rack up 3 major movies and 3 diverse roles. Gosling's the lovable ladies' man in Crazy Stupid Love. He's all violence and fast cars in Drive, and he's portraying the political in The Ides of March.
It's my life that you're talking about.
By 2012, he had been compared to George Clooney and Marlon Brando, and that says everything about his talent.
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Number 4, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Gordon-Levitt dropped out of college to pursue a career in acting, and we're sure glad he did.
Get out of my way.
The former child star is now an all-out superstar. A role as Arthur in Inception was a career-defining step up the ladder. And a part alongside Christian Bale's Batman in The Dark Knight Rises propelled the Californian a few rungs further.
Bruce Wayne, billionaire orphan? I mean, we used to make up stories about you, man.
Gordon-Levitt starred in Looper in 2012 and time-traveled his way to the highest heights of fame. Number 3, Michael Fassbender.
Sie hat recht. Bleib ganz ruhig und genieß deinen Whisky.
Stepping onto the podium and wearing the bronze medal particularly handsomely, Michael Fassbender has proven a fairly fast learner when it comes to international acting success.
What do you expect?
Pre-2010 roles in 300 and *Inglourious Basterds* provided him with a springboard.
Also Sturmbannführer, ich fürchte, Sie stören.
And post-2010 parts in X-Men First Class, Prometheus, and 12 Years a Slave have showcased him in all his trickery. At his age, Fassbender isn't quite a fledgling actor, but he has a fantastic future ahead of him.
Seeing as I may be rapping on the door momentarily. I must say, damn good stuff, sir.
Number 2, Bradley Cooper.
You ready to do this?
Collecting the Silver Award, Bradley Cooper is another for whom there seems to exist few genre limitations.
Don't know how to fight. Or do I?
He's just not that into you, and The Hangover might have had him typecast as the fetching funny man.
In other words, forget everything.
However, although he has been hungover 2 more times since then, Cooper can do more than comedy.
I wasn't high, wasn't wired, just clear. I knew what I needed to do and how to do it.
Limitless was liked, but Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle, they were loved.
If I wanted to bother you, if I really wanted to bother you, this is what I do.
I was trying to bother you, that's what I would do.
Cooper has collected award nominations aplenty And it's only a matter of time before he gets his hands on the trophies themselves.
Good. Let's go home.
Before we unveil our pick for decade-defining actor of the first half of the 2010s, here are a few honorable mentions.
I am sorry. Thank you for coming here.
Your mama's pussy was the canvas, your dad's dick was the paintbrush. Boom, you're the art.
With all your strength. And what good does it do you now, huh?
My lord, it is not I, but the government that should be put in the dock. I plead not guilty.
It's a billboard on the side of the road that screams with reassurance that whatever you're doing, it's okay. You are okay.
Number 1, Matthew McConaughey.
You kidding me?
If this list has proven anything, it's this. In order to achieve success, the modern-day actor must be a versatile one. Apparently, this guy has versatility to spare. Until recently, he had largely been rom-comming his way to recognition.
The woman is driving me crazy.
But with a role in The Wolf of Wall Street and an Oscar-winning performance in Dallas Buyers Club, many have dubbed the 2010s as a McConaissance. Whatever you call it, everyone's enjoying it. And long may it continue.
People are dying. And y'all are all up there afraid that we're gonna find an alternative without you.
Do you agree with our list? Which actor from the first half of the 2010s do you think is the most iconic?
No way.
For more classic top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.